My boss was a corporate vampire, leeching my work, faking budgets, and throwing lavish parties while I slaved through 12-hour days. When I landed in the hospital with sepsis from her stress, she emailed her pals, plotting to frame me for her failures. But I found those emails. I built a paper trail. And I handed it to the one person she couldn't charm. Years later, when her resume landed on my desk, begging for a job. One click, disqualified, and her lies crumbled. This is how a people-pleaser turned predator, serving justice cold and final. If you've ever burned out for a boss who took credit for your hustle, blamed you for their flops, and thought you'd stay quiet, this one's for you. Smash that like if you're ready for a revenge that hits like a corporate guillotine, subscribe for more Reddit takedowns where the overworked strike back, and let's dive into a story that'll make you cheer for the underdog. 5 years ago, I was a people-pleaser to a fault, a marketing manager for a mid-size retailer in a city where skyscrapers cast long shadows over ambition. Picture the office, open plan, gray carpet scuffed from years of shuffling feet, air thick with printer toner and the faint whiff of desperation. My desk? A fortress of post-its, coffee mugs, and spreadsheets glowing late into the night. I'd been with the company a decade, climbing from intern to manager, my life a blur of deadlines and dreams deferred. My job? A beast, overseeing website merchandising, store visuals, advertising, budgets, project management, sales reports, creative briefs, the works. I was the department's spine, keeping it upright while juggling a toddler at home, my husband's worried glances, and a heart that beat too fast from stress. Then came Pamela, the new VP of Marketing and Sales. Mid-40s, all sharp cheekbones and sharper power suits, hair a perfect blonde bob, voice dripping honeyed condescension. Rumor was she was the board's fourth-choice hire, a shareholder pacifier, not a leader. She swept in 3 years after me, and oh, did she make waves. Pamela didn't work. She performed. Rolled in after 10 a.m., heels clicking like a metronome, took 3-hour business lunches at rooftop bistros, and planned company parties that drained our budget like a sieve. Me? I planned those, too, booking venues, wrangling caterers, all while she sipped Prosecco and claimed credit. My days stretched to 12 hours, split between office chaos and late-night laptop glow after my kids' bedtime stories. Weekends? Stolen moments before dawn or after my family slept, my eyes burning, fingers trembling over keys. Just keep going, I'd tell myself, people-pleaser instincts screaming to make everyone happy, except me. Pamela's mismanagement was a slow poison. She'd blow our budget on her whims, $10,000 on a gala no one asked for, $5,000 on branded swag nobody wanted. I'd protest, voice shaking in her glass-walled office, we can't afford this. Next month's budget is already tight. Her response? A patronizing smile, hand waving like swatting a fly. Borrow from future months, dear. Make it work. So, I did, doctoring budgets under her orders, turning in edited versions that hid her overspending. Each falsified number felt like a betrayal, my stomach nodding as I hit send to accounting. This isn't right, my mind whispered, but Pamela's shadow loomed, do it, or you're replaceable. I managed her emails, too, sending on her behalf, keeping the department afloat while she networked with important contacts who never materialized. Her praise was rare, tossed like crumbs, good job, you're a lifesaver. But her eyes? Cold, calculating, scanning for my next slip. The holiday season was her disaster piece. Sales tanked, stores looked chaotic, visuals swapped on her last-minute whims, her better promotions ignoring our buyers' data-driven plans. She hired her cronies' agencies, PR firms, ad boutiques, all friends who delivered glossy promises and zero results. I scrambled, reworking campaigns, soothing angry store managers, my phone buzzing with complaints while Pamela sipped martinis at strategy lunches. Stress clawed me raw, migraines pulsing, chest tight like a vice. Then, it broke me. An infection I'd ignored turned to sepsis, landing me in the hospital. IVs dripped, monitors beeped, my husband's hand gripped mine, his voice low, "Work's killing you." Doctors agreed, stress was the culprit. Bedbound, I felt hollow, not just for me, but my kid, missing bedtime stories, my husband, carrying our home alone. I'm failing them. For her. Old habits die hard. 3 days in, still feverish, I checked my phone, work emails, Pamela's inbox. I had access for approvals. A bouquet arrived from upper management, lilies, Pamela's favorite, her name on the card. Nice touch, I thought, logging in to file the receipt. Then, her inbox lit up my world, and not in a good way. Emails from the past 3 days, none work-related. Pamela to her friend Carla, she's in the hospital, can't even shake off a little illness and get back to work. My blood boiled, a hot flush under hospital sheets. A little illness? Sepsis. Another thread, to a former colleague, whining she couldn't find my files, budgets, reports, all clearly labeled on our shared drive. Lazy liar. Worst? An email chain plotting my ruin. Her friend asked, "Who's running the show?" Pamela named me, admitting I managed everything. The reply? A playbook, blame me for the sales flop, pin it on mismanagement. Since I was on medical leave, firing me outright risked a lawsuit. But, jackpot, if she could prove I misused funds or stole, I'd be out, her scapegoat. My hands shook, for tugging my arm. She's framing me. Betrayal burned, not just her lies, but her underestimation, thinking I'd stay down, stay quiet. You don't know me, Pamela. Back at work, I'm a ghost, pale, recovering, but eyes sharp with purpose. Pamela calls me in, all fake concern, "You're taking on too much, dear. I'm relieving you of budget duties." Her smile's syrupy, but her eyes glint malice. Drop invoices to accounting, nothing else. No talking to them about budgets. And any concerns? Come to me, not HR. My pulse races, jaw clenching till it aches. She's boxing me out. I see the play, isolate me, fake evidence, fire me. Legally. Not today. I nod, smile tight, understood. Inside, I'm a furnace, rage, resolve, ready. I had an ace, Lois, our accountant, a no-nonsense woman in her 50s with a laugh like a foghorn and a heart loyal to those who earned it. Over years, we bonded, coffee chats, her stories of outsmarting shady execs. "You need me, kid, I've got your back," she'd said. I trusted her. So, I acted. Grabbed Pamela's invoice stack, routine receipts, nothing damning. Then, I built a bomb. Printed those emails, her sepsis snark, her blame game, her budget threats. Dug into my filing cabinet, hard copies of original budgets, Pamela's handwriting scrawled with, "Adjust this" or "Cut here." Added the unedited budget she hadn't touched, proof of her lies. Tucked in an email where she threatened my job if I didn't fudge numbers. The folder? Thick, lethal, a paper guillotine. I stride to accounting, folder heavy under my arm, heart pounding like a war drum. Lois is at her desk, glasses perched, spreadsheets open. I drop the invoices, voice low. Pamela says only she talks budgets now. Only her. I catch her eye, nod at the folder, bulging, conspicuous. Lois's brow arches, a knowing glint. "Got it," she says, kicking me out with a wink. She sees it. I walk away, adrenaline buzzing, a smirk tugging my lips. Checkmate. A week later, Pamela's gone. Fired. Lois worked fast, the folder hit HR, the CEO, the board. Whispers spread, budget fraud, scapegoating, emails exposing her incompetence. HR calls me in, CEO beside them, faces grim. "We're sorry," the CEO says, voice heavy. "This was unacceptable. They offer a paid week's vacation, anytime I want. I take it, but a year later, I'm out." The company's rot ran deeper than Pamela. I land at a new firm, marketing manager again, under Mike, a boss who trusts my calls, backs my plays, lets me build my own team. Then, today. Hiring for my crew, I'm sifting resumes, dozens of PDFs, names blurring. Until one stops me cold, Pamela's. Same smug headshot, same inflated CV, claiming my work, my campaigns, my budgets, and an 87% sales spike that never happened. My finger hovers over the mouse, heart thumping with old rage, new power. You lied then. You're lying now. People-pleaser instincts whisper, give her a chance. But justice growls louder. I click, disqualified, her name vanishing into the digital void. No interview. No second chance. Just closure, sharp and sweet. The folder hits Lois's desk, and it's over. Pamela's fired in days, her budget scams, her emails, her lies laid bare to HR and the CEO. Her office? Empty by Friday, her parties cancelled, her cronies' agencies dropped. She's job hopping now, a corporate ghost, her VP days a fading brag. That resume on my screen? Her last gasp, claiming my wins, my grind. I click, disqualified, and it's like a weight lifts, my hospital nights, my 12-hour days, her betrayal erased in one move. No confrontation, just power, her lies snuffed out, my career soaring. The CEO's apology, the vacation? Nice. But this click? Pure triumph, a people-pleaser's rebellion. You underestimated me, Pamela. Never again. My heart's light, vindication warm as sunlight, justice, served silent and final. Pamela's fall? Proof that people-pleasers can bite. Exploiters bank on your silence, but one ally, one folder, one click can flip the script. Karma's not luck, it's built by those who refuse to break, even when they're breaking. If Pamela's digital knockout had you pumping your fist for every overworked soul who fought back, smash that like and share with someone who's battled a toxic boss. Drop in comments, ever turned a betrayal into a win? Subscribe, bell on, for more Reddit revenges where the quiet ones roar. Thanks for joining, stay fierce, stay free.